Good evening everyone. In this class we will see the previous year question paper related to the chapter average. From 2011 onwards we will see. Okay, so let us start with 2011. A student on her first three tests receives on average score of n points. If she exceeds her previous average score by 20 points on her fourth test, then what is the average score for the first four tests? You need to find the average score for the first. The basic thing you know about the average. So average is equal to sum of the observations by number of observations. Some cases you people take this as a total also, right? Anything is fine. Now here you can take suppose you can take the first test as a n, then or else you can directly substitute here, since you know n is equal to 3. Instead of a first test as a n, directly you can substitute if you know this formula. So average here is n, the total score in 3 tests divisible by number of observation, here 3, since the first 3, cross multiply this one, therefore total score in 3 tests is equal to 3n. Now read it carefully. If she exceeded her previous average by 20 points on fourth, so therefore score in fourth test, which is equal to n plus 20. Since 20 points only she is exceeding, now easily you can able to find out the average for 4. First 4 tests means 4. First 3n. The fourth one is n plus 20. So which is equal to 3n plus n becomes a 4n plus 20 by 4. You can take a 4 as a common, then n plus 5 by 4. 4 and 4 getting cancelled. So which is equal to n plus 5. So the answer here is option D. Everyone understood? Anybody having the doubt here? No doubt. Okay. If people showing thumbs up, then fine. So now let us move on to the next. Nowadays UPSC is not asking this kind of questions. Okay, but previously there was a question, right? Data interpretation kind of questions. There are also some questions are there related to the average. Here in the y-axis they have provided you the average profit in thousands. Then here they're asking you some questions here. In which year is the average profit of A and B are same? By seeing this you can easily, wherever the intersection point is there, that dot is there, right, that is going to be the average profit of A and B are same. So here if you go through this one, 1996, so B option is correct, 1996. Now the second question is, what is the difference between the average profit of A and B in the year 1998? In the year 1998. So just you can go focus with the 1998 here. Now So let me give you the full options, then only you can able to, while taking that as since a screenshot, okay, was added here. Then the options here is one is minus 100, another one is minus 1000, another one is 6000. The D option also negative. Sorry, this one is 600. Okay, the D option is negative. But understand one thing here, when you are seeing the graph with respect to the 1998, so the A is here, B is here, right? So B obviously greater than the A. When B is greater than the A, then it is positive only, okay, not a negative. So therefore only one positive value there in the option, okay. So 600 is the right answer. The remaining three are negative values, okay. If you are having any doubt, you can ask quickly. No means fine. Okay, fine. Understood means fine. Now here, the third question here, how much more average profit did A make in the year 2000 than in the year 1999? A, you need to focus with the A alone. Alright. Focus with the A. So obviously here in 2000 A makes 6000. So in 2000 A makes 6000. In 1999 A makes 4000. Here it is here 4000, that is with respect to the A. This point is with respect to the A. So therefore you need to find out the difference between this, since everything is related to the average. So the difference here is 2000. So therefore 2000 rupees, D option is the right one. People able to understand this kind of interpretation also? Nowadays not giving in terms of graphs, but you can expect, okay, UPSC is unpredictable, anything is possible. You have to be careful with this kind of things.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, in question number 34, in which it is asking the average profit of A and B to be the same. Sir, it is intersecting on many points, like in 1996.
Not in the many points. Not in the straight line. First of all, you focus this one, and now if you are seeing this one, this is not in the option.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then where else? Able to understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
Now this one. In 2014, there was a question like this. The following table shows the marks obtained by the two students in the different subject: English, psychology, history, Sanskrit. Student A and maximum mark has been provided. Student B, maximum mark has been provided. They are asking you the difference in the mean aggregate percentage marks of the student. The first thing, how to solve this kind of question, that you need to understand. First thing is, add up the marks scored by the student A. Marks scored by the student A. If you add up this one, marks scored by the student A, you will get a 210. So divisible by the maximum mark. The maximum mark here is 350 into 100, right? Into 100. So 210 by 350 becomes 0.6. So into 100, right, which is equal to 60. So B here, obviously same procedure you can use. Sum of the marks here. If you sum of the marks, you'll get a 225. The maximum mark here is 100, 150 and 25. If you add up that one, it becomes a 375 percentage, right? into 100. Then 0.5, sorry, 0.6 only. Here also 0.6 into 100, which is equal to 60. They're asking you the difference. So what is the difference here? 60 minus 60, which is equal to 0. The option here is D. Able to understand? Okay, fine. Let us move on with the next. This kind of questions you can expect. Okay, simple. Just by analyzing the figure, you have to answer here. From the graph, which of the following can be concluded? On the average, you earned more than B during this period. The period is 2000 to 2010. On the average, B earned more than. This is wrong. Since see here, this one is earning is from here reduced and keep on, the slope is increasing. Here increased and then only here it reduces. Therefore, B is eliminated. The earning of B and A are were equal during this period? No, obviously no. It is continuously increases here up to 2007. So slight moderation is there, but it was increasing. Here it is decreasing. Okay, therefore you can't say C is the correct. So D option here. The earnings of A were less as compared to the B during this period. This is also wrong, since A's earning is more when compared to the B's earning. So with these we can conclude that A, on the average, A earned more than the B during this period. Everyone understood? Okay. Now, so in 2016 onwards, they started using the word problems. Okay, instead of data interpretation diagram based average problems until nowadays coming as a word problem. Now here, the average monthly income of a person in a certain family of 5 is rupees 10,000. So same you can use the average by sum by n. Here n is equal to 5. The average has been provided as a 10,000. So the sum of the 5 we need to find here. So sum of the 5, which is equal to 5 into 10,000, which is equal to 50,000. Okay. So now next here is what will be the average monthly income of a person in the same family if the income of one person increases by 1 person income increases by 1,20,000 per year. So now it is related to the month. So for a month you can divide this one, so which is equal to 10,000 per month. So now you can add up that one, new sum. So let us take the new sum here. New sum of 5 becomes 50,000 plus 10,000, so which is equal to 60,000. New average of 5, which is equal to 60,000 by 5. Then it becomes 12,000. Alright. So then the answer would be A option, 12,000 rupees. Everyone understood? Okay. You can easily score 2.5 marks in this area. Okay. The key to clear the success is you need to identify some of the areas easily you can score. You people mark those areas and try to solve those questions quickly to save your time in the examination hall. It is quite difficult to complete 50 plus questions in that 2 hours. So focus with 44, 48 or 40. If you are focusing with 40, ensure that 32 are correct. if you are ensuring 32 are correct, then you can reach up to 48 questions. So like these are some strategy you need to follow, right, to clear the CSAT. Okay, fine. Next year, suppose the weight of a 9 persons is 50 kg. The average weight of the first 5 persons is 45 kg. The average weight of the last 5 person is 55 kg. The weight of the fifth person will be. You can focus this kind of questions. Some moderation they are doing and giving in the subsequent years. So therefore, you can focus with this kind of models also. So average is equal to the sum by n. Same concept you can apply. So here, let us take 50 for 9. Yes, 9. So by 9 cross multiply. The sum of 9 is equal to 9 into 50 becomes a 450. This is for a 9. This is for a 9. Okay. Now, for a 5 persons. So here 45. Sum of 5 by 5. So therefore 5 persons. So this is nothing but the first 5 persons. Okay. Let me take as a F here. F meaning for the first. First sum of 5 persons here. So 45 into 5 becomes 225. Now, according to the question here, last 5. L5 I am taking as a last 5. That is nothing but a 55. So therefore, sum of last 5 is equal to 55 into 5, which is equal to 275. Find out the total here. The total is equal to 275 plus 225, which is equal to 500 kg. That is for 5 and 5. Okay, 10. But here 2 times the fifth person is added here. First 5 also that person is added here. Last 5 also that fifth person is added here. In order to find out the weight of fifth person, what you need to do here is the total, that is nothing but a 500 minus 9 persons weight here is 450. Subtract, you will get the answer. So therefore 50 kg is the answer for this question. Anybody having the doubt? No. Okay, fine. So like this you can learn and try this kind of things. Okay, now
excuse me, sir.
I hope yes.
So can't we just subtract 275 from 225?
That is okay, but not with all the cases.
Okay.
Now here, simple here, but understanding is required here. There are 13 2-digit consecutive odd numbers. Simple, 13, right? You put 13. If 39 is the mean of the first 5 such numbers, what is the mean of the all the 13 numbers? So first try to understand what do you mean by the mean. That is important. The mean is nothing but, suppose if 3 people are there, A, B, C, the mean is nothing but this one. You can eliminate last 2. That's it. So the mean is nothing but that center. Suppose 4 people are there, eliminate. You have to add up this divisible by 2. Okay, so that would be the mean. Now in this case 13, right? So therefore split it as a 6 and 6. This side 6, this side 6. That's it. We need to find out this only. Simple here. Read it carefully. If 39 is the mean of the first 5 numbers, first 5, you take the first 5. So these are the first 5. Mean means this side 2 persons, that's and the right side 2 persons. Then place it the mean here. Consecutive numbers, right? odd numbers also consecutive, then it would be 37, here 35. Then what would be this one? 41, 43, 45, 47. What we need to find out? Whatever encircle here, that only you need to find out. Simple. The 13th, that mean is nothing but the 47. Getting a, don't worry about these things. 49, 51, 53, 55, 57, 59. These are all not needed. So 13 means 6 side, you eliminate the left of that one, 6 right of that one, you eliminate. Simply you can able to find. Anybody having the doubt? No. Now, or else if anybody wants some other method, means listen very carefully. Take this as a x. So then this is going to be the which one? Then this is going to be the which one? This is going to be the which one? This one. So like this you need to. I hope this is nothing but x minus 2. Odd number, right? So this is nothing but x minus 4. So this is nothing but x minus 6. So this is nothing but the x minus 8. Like this also you can go. Right. Whatever in the black color, that is the second model. X minus 8 is equal to 39. X is equal to 47. So black color model. Okay, you can use the method 2. Anything is fine. Okay, method 1 is the very best method. Suppose if you are not getting that logic, means you can go with the method 2 also. Anybody having the doubt, means you can ask quickly. No means fine. We'll move on to the next. No. The average rank.
Just back, sir, that slide, sir. Can you just back, please, sir?
Mark the slide number. Slide number 9. Okay. Atul, mark the slide number.
Yes,
After
sir.
completing the problem, you can ask.
Yes, sir.
The average rainfall in a city for the first 4 days was recorded to be 0.4. Last 2 days are in the ratio 4:3. The average of 6 days 0.5. So this is the key here. The average of 6 days. What was the rainfall on the 5th day? Simple here. Read the question one or twice fully. Don't focus with the first 2 lines. Read it fully. Then you will get some logic here. They have provided here the average rainfall of 6 days is equal to 0.5 inch. 6 days, right? So therefore sum of 6 days is equal to 0.5 into 6. So which is equal to 3 inch. Then read it. The average rainfall of the city for the first 4 days. Same concept we are using. Average is equal to sum by n. 4 days, right? So S4 we need to find out S4 by 4. The average here recorded as a 0.4. So what is S4? 4 into 0.4, which is equal to 1.6. Then find out the last 2 days. Okay, so therefore last 2 days is equal to sum of the 6 days 3, first 4 days subtract, then it becomes 1.4 inch in the last 2 days. Now they have provided you the ratio of the last 2 days. So therefore last 2 days ratio here 4:3, right? You know ratio concept also you learned in your foundation. The total here is 7. So now 1.4 you need to find out the 5th day. This is 5th day, this is 6th day ratio. If 4 inch means 6th day 3 inch, right? If 8 means then 6. So like that. So 1.4 into 4 by 7. You can easily calculate that. 1.4 you can convert as a 14 by 10 into 4 by 7. You can cancel this 2, which is 4 into 2 is nothing but 8. 8 by 10. 8 by 10 is nothing but 0.8. If it is option there means you can go with a 0.8. So therefore 0.8 inch. Getting a fine.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, could you repeat that last 2 days, that part? Could you repeat again?
Mute. So here last 2 days is nothing but the difference between first 6 days minus the first 4 days. So therefore we can able to find out the last two. Therefore 3 inch minus 1.6 inch, which is equal to 1.4 inch. The last 2 days the rainfall are in the ratio 4:3. Right, if 40 centimeter or else here in terms of inch, right here, so 40 there 30 or else 80 means 60. So like that they are in the ratio. You know the last 2 days 1.4, then automatically you need to find out the fifth only. So this is the fifth one, this is the sixth one. So what would be that one? So 4, right? 4 out of 7. So therefore 4 by 7. 1.4 into 4 by 7. We are converting that point is there. 1 decimal means multiply the numerator with a 10, divide that with a 10. So 1.4 into 10 is nothing but a 14 divisible by 10 into 4 by 7. You can further cancel that one by using 7 table, then 2. 4 into 2 becomes 8, 8 by 10 becomes 0.8. Understood?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Now, there is a question here in 2018. The average hourly earnings per year, right, of the worker in the firm are represented in the figure A and B. Now, figure A, point here 2013. Okay, everything 2013. So here start with 20. Okay, here also you need to focus with 20. Yes, 20. Now the scale here with respect to that y nothing but a 1 unit only, 14, 15, 16. First of all mark the scale also. Scale with the x-axis, okay. Scale with the y-axis, check here. It moves with the 5 unit with respect to a. Here it moves with the 10 unit. Okay, so now that 4 middle one is going to be the 5. So therefore this is 5, then 15, then this one is 25, this one is 35. So like this you have to go. Now 14 means 25. Check here, 14 means 25. Okay, here check this one, 2013. Okay, then you can check here the scale and the units, everything are same here. Then what would be the slope of the graph here? Check that. The values of E are different? No, the values of theta are same here. Next here, range, the difference between the maximum and minimum of E are different. That is also wrong. The slope of the graphs are same. When the axes are same, automatically the slopes are going to be the same only. So slopes of the graphs are same. Everyone understood? Huh? Okay, fine. Now this question, 2019, simple question. The average marks of 100 students are given to be 40. So sum of 100 you can find. So 100 here 40. Therefore sum of the 100 is equal to 4000. Next year, it was found that the later mark of one student were 53, which were misread as 83. So what is the difference here? 83 minus 53, which is equal to 30. So find the difference when they are giving you such a replacement. Misread as 83. Okay, that 83 was added there, right? That is 100. How much more? 30 more. So that is nothing but the difference here. Next here is the character mean we need to find, which means the character average you need to find out. So what would be the new average? So new average is equal to whatever the difference that you need to subtract from the sum of 100 here. So 4000 minus 30. So divisible by the count here is 100 members. So which is equal to 3970 by 100. Cancel your 397 by 10. When you are dividing with the 10, one decimal. So therefore 39.7 is the correct answer. Okay, fine. Good. Now let us move on to next. Very good question. So here you need to understand something. Just I am taking this question with because of only one word. Okay. Here you need to focus on something here. The Sunita cut a sheet of a paper into three pieces. Okay, you can now. Length of the first piece is equal to the average of the average of the three single digit odd prime number. Length of the second piece is equal to that of the first plus 1/3 of the length of the third. The third piece is as long as the other two pieces together. The length of the original sheet of the paper. Simple. You don't know that. We need to find out the original sheet of the paper, that length. So take it as a x, y, z as the three pieces. So length of the L means I am taking as a length here. Length of the piece 1, first piece is equal to average of single digit odd prime number. Pn0 means odd prime number. Right. So that only provided here. So now the average of single odd, how many will be there? Let us take the piece 1 as a x here. Single odd 3, 5, 7. So therefore you can place here sum of that one. 3 plus 5 plus 7 by 3. So x is equal to 15 by 3. You can cancel. X becomes 5. Now move to the second one. Length of the piece 2 is equal to first means x plus 1/3 of the third here is z. Right. So second one we are taking as a y here. The first one here is x is nothing but a 5, z by 3. Cross multiply this one. 15 plus z by 3. You can take this as a y. Further you can read it. The third piece z is long as the other two pieces. So x plus y. Now after knowing this one, substitute in first equation. So if you substitute in that equation, what will happen here is y becomes 15 plus x plus y by 3. Further you can replace x value here by 3. Cross multiply the 3. It becomes 3y, which is equal to 20 plus y. Bring that y towards the LHS. 3y minus y becomes 2y. 2y is equal to 20. Right, when 2y is equal to 20, then y becomes 10. When y becomes 10, z is equal to x plus y. Then 5 plus 10. So z becomes a 15. We need to find out the length of the original sheet. Ys means original sheet. Original sheet is nothing but x plus y plus z. So 5 plus 10 plus 15. So then 25 plus 5, 30 units. If anybody having the doubts, you can ask. No means let us move on to next question. Okay, fine. So let us move on to the next question. Sometimes one reading you may not understand. If you read one or twice to after that pressure situation, surely you can able to score these kind of questions easily. Okay. The family has 2 children with their parents. The average weight of the children plus mother. So children plus mother is nothing but 3 people there, right, which is equal to 50, right? So therefore children plus mother, right? So how many people are there? Sum of the 3 people by 3, which is equal to 50. So sum of the 3 people, if you want, you can write it in a brief manner. If you want, let me write here. Average, right, which is equal to children plus mother. So children plus mother is nothing but 2 children here, mother, 3 people are there. That average provided as a 50. 50 is equal to c plus m by 3. You can cross multiply this one. Children plus mother is equal to 150. Now the average weight of the children plus father, again here 3 people, which is equal to 52. So therefore children plus father is equal to 52 into 3 becomes 126. Now if the weight of the father is 60, so replace 60 here. According to the data only we are replacing. So then father becomes 60 means then children's you can subtract, right? Check this one. So this is nothing but 156, right?
Sir, 156.
Yes, 156. 3 times only, right? Fine. So I am wrongly read as a 42. Okay, fine. So 52. So therefore here 156. Then 156 minus 60 becomes 96. So now after knowing this one, 2 children weight you can replace in the first equation. So substitute in first equation. Since we need to find out the weight of the mother. So weight of the mother is equal to 150 minus 96. It becomes 54 kg. So answer for this question is D. Anybody having doubt means you can ask quickly. No means let us move on to the next. Okay, fine. Now here, the average age of a teacher and 3 students is 20 years. Is 20 years. If all the 3 students are of the same age and difference between the age of the teacher and each student is 20, then what is the age of the teacher? Age of the teacher. Average concept applied with the age. So just take the age of each student as a x. So the age of the teacher you can take it as a y. You need to find out the y. Now the question provided here is the average age of the teacher plus 3 students. So therefore 3x plus y. So total how many people are there? 4 people are there. That average has been provided here as a 20. I am replacing it itself. Cross multiply. Then 3x plus y, which is equal to 80. Then keep this as a equation number 1. Read it. The difference between the age of the teacher and each student means one student age is x. So therefore each student is 20. Keep this as a equation number 2, or else substitution method you can use. So y is equal to x plus 20. Substitute 2 in 1. 3x plus x plus 20, which is equal to 80. 4x is equal to 60. X become 15. But you need to find out the teacher age. So to find y, substitute in 2. So teacher is equal to 15 plus 20. So teacher is equal to 35. So the age of the teacher is 35. Understood? Others? Okay, fine. Next year. Okay, wait. So next, this was asked in the 2020. In your foundation class, I taught you the alligation and mixture topic. If you remember alligation and mixture topic, then automatically you can solve this kind of questions in a simple manner. Now listen very carefully. The data has been provided here. Gale, boy, and the overall average means mean average there has been provided here. Now simple here. Take it as a Gale, take it as a boy. Now simple, 9 Gales here, 8 boys, their mean has been provided overall. How to find out this one? 8.8 minus 8, so 0.8. You have to subtract, right? 9 minus 8.8 becomes 0.2. Now in order to find out the ratio, multiply here both the sides with a 10, it becomes 8 here too. Cancel this one. 4:1 ratio. Okay, the number of students ratio here is 4:1. Quantity for each 4 girls, 1 boy. So that is the ratio here. We need to find out this one, x here. How to find out x here? Simple. So x is equal to 4 girls, right? 4 into the girls average in the Hindi, 8. So therefore 4 into 8 plus 1 boy. What is the boy average in the Hindi? 7. Divisible by total number. Total number is nothing but a n1 plus n2. 4 plus 1, nothing but a 5. So your 32 plus 7 by 5, 39 by 5. So 39 by 5 is nothing but 7.8. So the answer for this question is A. Simple method. Okay, you can learn these things. Okay, only one batch students haven't learned the alligation mixture. New batch, newly started batch only, they haven't learned alligation mixture. Remaining batches, all the 10 batches,
Sir,
please mute, up to batch 9 and the FTC batch, all 10 batches you people learned alligation mixture topic, right? Only batch 10, B10. Okay, B10 alone, new batch haven't done that one. Okay, fine. Atul, mark the slide number 16. Okay, fine.
okay, sir.
Next year. See that 2020. This also. Previous one also 2020. See here. I think 3 questions are there in 2020 or 2 questions are there. Let me check that one. The average score of the batsman after his 50th innings was 46.4. After 60th innings, his average score increases by 2.6. What was his average score in the last 10 innings? Lot of methods are there. I will teach you the procedural method, simple method only. You people follow this method. Okay, simple. You know the very basics. Average is equal to sum by n. That logic alone you people use. 50 innings, right? So therefore sum of the 50. by number total n is 50. Average is 46.4. So sum of first 50 innings you can, or else sum of 50 innings you can. So 50 into 46.4. So therefore yes, 50 is equal to 232. 2320. Now average score after 60 innings, what happens? That only you need to find here. Here please remember 10 innings 46, not 10 innings, 50 innings 46.4. Then after 60 innings it increases by 2.6. Increases by 2.6 means what would be the total? 49. So now 60 innings, right? So find out the sum of 60. Sum of 60 is equal to what? Simple. You have to cross multiply that 60 here. So 49 into 60. 49 into 60 becomes 2940. Find out the difference. So therefore difference. So that difference is nothing but the last 10 innings scored by that batsman. 2940 minus 2320. Right, which is equal to 620 runs he has scored in that last 10 innings. The average you need to find out, right? So average is equal to 620 by 10 innings, last 10 innings average only. Therefore 10 here. You can cancel this one. Therefore 62. So the answer for this question is 62. Yes, somebody interpreted. Fine, let us move on to next one. Now this 2020. So the check your 3 questions was there in 2020. In a class there are 3 groups. So here some analytical skill required here. A, B, C. Some skill required to solve this question. A, B, C. If one student from group A and 2 students from group B are shifted to group C, then what happens to the average weight of the students of the class? Average weight of the students of the class. A here, B here, then C. There are 3 groups, okay. One student from group A, from this 1 year. Then 2 students from group B shifted to group C. Okay. Now, what happens to the average weight of the student of the class? Now understand one thing very clearly, that 3 groups are belongs to the same class, right? 3 students are belongs to the same class only. First thing you need to understand here, that only. The question is what happens to the average weight of the students? Simple. No students are removed from that class. No students are added into the class. The groups only shifted. That's it. In such a situation, understand, the total weight of the average weight of the students of the class remains same. Even if you shift this one, it remains the same only. It is not 3 different classes. It is the same class with 3 different groups only. Everyone understood? Simple logic here. Okay, fine. Understood means fine. That logic alone, you have to.
Either we take some A, B, C separate group X, Y, Z. Through that method, we also done.
You can use many methods. But the simple thing here is they are not altering any class members here. That only you need to understand here. They are not adding anything newly to that class, or else not removing any student from that class. In such a situation, the total weight of the class is going to remain same here. The number of students also remain same. You know the very basic concept, average is equal to sum by n. So automatically the number of students also same here. Even if you shuffle the students from among that group, it won't affect the average of that class. Everyone understood? Average weight of the class, it won't affect. Fine. Suppose if class 1, class 2, class 3 is there, suppose some student shifting to that class 2, class 3 or class 3 student, here they are shifting. In the situation, it affects the average weight of the classes, right? Within the classes, if you are shifting, means nothing going to affect. Okay, since they are focusing with the average weight of the student only of that class. Now this question 2021 kind of previous one, but here data has been provided, some analytical skills are required, that's it. There are two classes, class A and B. A and B. A having 25 students, B having the 30 students respectively. The class A, the highest mark here is 21. The lowest mark here is 17. Class B, the highest mark here is 20. The lowest mark here is 22. Now, 4 students are shifting here. A to B, you are shifting. Consider the following statement. The average score of class B will definitely decrease. Why? Since listen carefully. The lowest mark of the class B itself 22. Suppose if all the 4 students shifting here, either 17 or 21, whatever, even if the maximum mark is 21, if all the students here shifting here, automatically their average is going to decrease only. Either any student, lowest mark students or else highest mark student. Even if highest mark student itself transferring here, that situation itself shows that it definitely increases or decreases. It definitely decreases the average score of the class B. Everyone understood? Surely decreases, since the highest mark itself 21. Here the lowest mark itself is 22. So therefore, if you are adding below the 22, obviously it reduces only. So therefore, first one is correct. Now, the average score of class A will definitely increase. It may or may not, but you can't say definitely increase. Why? Since if you can take that all 21, okay, all that 4 students scored 21, they are shifting to that class B, then surely the average score of class A is going to further reduce only. It is not going to increase. So therefore, this statement is wrong. Can say that A one only right. Understood? Okay, fine. Okay, done. Now, let us move on to the 2022 question. So this 2022 question is also kind of question. People can able to answer this kind of questions, but the thing here is, don't struck. Okay, in simple points, don't struck. The average weight of ABC. So therefore, here 3 students are there. Their average is 40. So ABC 120. Now, another one provided here, B plus D plus E. By 3 people are there. So therefore, here 42. You can cross multiply. Then it becomes 126. Now here says that F is equal to B. Substitute in any one of the equation, not in both. Any one. So you can substitute here. So then f plus, right, d plus e becomes 126 by replacing here. They're asking you what is the average of all the 6. So a plus b plus c plus d plus e plus f by 6, right? Now understand here, a plus b plus c, you know, 120, d plus e plus f, you know, 126 by 6, 246 by 6, so which becomes 41. That's it, simple question only. Understood? Okay, so now let us move on to 2023. So 2023 there was no direct question from okay, no direct question. 2023, no direct question with the average concept. Okay, but anyhow, one question was there, but not a direct one. If you want, I will teach you that question, or else fine. So this question is, check this question first. Please let me complete 2023. Then I will address all the queries. In between, I have already mentioned during your foundation itself, mark the slide numbers and you can ask. Not an issue. I will address all the questions. You people know about me very well. I will address all the questions. Now wait. For 5 children with ages A less than B less than C less than D less than E, any two successive, okay fine, ages differs by 2 years. Differs by 2 years. What is the age of the youngest children? So that is the question. The statement provided that the age of the eldest is 3 times the youngest. The average age of the children is 8 years. Which of the following is correct in respect to the above statement? So here it provided that A is less than B less than D, C less than D less than E. Okay. Now you need to find out the age of the youngest child here. Now statement number 1. According to that condition, you can check. Suppose if you are taking X here for anyone, okay, it says that differs by 2. So therefore here X plus 2, X plus 4, X plus 6, right, arithmetic progression. So X plus 8. Now the age of the eldest is 3 times the youngest. So that is the statement here. Age of the eldest X plus 8, which is equal to 3 times the youngest. Now you can rearrange this one. 2x is equal to 8, x is equal to 4. If you know the value of x, youngest child you can find. So youngest here is nothing but the x. So that is x is equal to 4. You can able to find with the statement number 1. Right. Now you can go with the statement number 2. The average weight of the children is 8 years. Average weight of the children is 8 years. Therefore x plus 2 plus x plus 4 plus x plus 6 plus x plus 8. Okay, total how many? 5. So by 5, which is equal to 8. Cross multiply 40 or 5x will be there, plus add up 14, 18, 20. So 5x is equal to 40 minus 20, which becomes 20. So x is equal to 4. Separately you can find. Statement number 1 is also sufficient. Statement number 2 is also sufficient. So either one is fine. So in such a situation, the question can be answered by using either, check that one, either statement alone. Okay, Both the statement are not required. The question can't be answered by using both. This is wrong. One of the statement. Either of the statement you can answer. Therefore, you can eliminate A also. You can eliminate the can't be answer using either. No, either statement also you can use and you can answer. So the answer for this question is B. If you're having any doubt, you can ask quickly. Now, general doubts if you're not having means fine. I will address the specific doubts. Okay, just give me a minute. Anybody having that any specific doubt? I mean general doubts here, whatever you have discussed so far? No.
Sir?
So in 9 questions, sir. 9 slide.
Fine. Wait. So you people are going to ask your doubts. Okay. So now, shall we see those who are not having the doubts? You can leave also, not an issue. That is why I'm asking, since we should not waste their time also. Okay.
Sir, general doubt.
Huh.
Sir, this series of PYQ like we have done today, will it continue tomorrow as well?
Tomorrow. So as per the schedule, what has been provided in your groups?
Yes, sir.
But if any changes are there, we will inform in your group. Okay.
Okay, sir. But sir, for today's PYQ, I guess ratio and other things are provided as a topic.
That also we'll do.
Okay, sir.
Don't worry. Either by tomorrow, if if I am available means we'll do tomorrow. If I am not available means you'll get the update in your groups. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. General doubts over means.
And sir, secondly, that how to prioritize topics like how to prioritize our strength. That here we need to focus and like
No,
this.
you should not skip any topic. For
Yes, sir.
2024, you should not skip any topic. Chaudhary, you are done
Yes,
everything.
sir. Yes, sir.
Attending full length test.
Yes, sir. Doing that.
Okay. How much you are scoring?
Sir, not near the cutoff. Around like 60. There are so much negative marking.
Why? How many questions you are attending?
Sir, attempting around 35.
Increase.
32,
35
35.
is not sufficient.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And
35
sir,
and all
also
not sufficient. Go with the 44 questions. 40 to 44 questions. 40 and 44.
Okay, sir.
Ensure that at least 30 are correct.
Okay, sir.
Then 2 questions need to be correct. Okay. So 32 must.
Okay, sir.
So like that plan and work out.
And
Take
sir,
a mark test.
even in comprehension also, although I was comfortable while I was doing it in the class, but now they I don't know, the questions paper you have provided in the group, I attempted those. But in comprehension also, there's a lot of negative marking. Which
You
I
are
feel
doing
that
negative
this is
marking,
correct.
right?
Yeah, sir, I feel that the answer is correct, which I have provided for the comprehension. But the answer which I cross-checked in the answer key, which was provided in the group, that was differing from my answers. But I was not satisfied that why my answer is wrong there in comprehension.
Fine.
Yes.
First thing is you need to work out a few more questions. Okay. Work out another 50 to 60 questions with respect to reading comprehension itself. Okay. With a specific topic itself. For example, central idea means you need to focus 50 to 60 questions in the central idea alone. Okay. Main crux of the passage. So like that, if you are focusing means take 50 to 60 questions in one question alone, one topic alone.
Okay, sir.
Then let us check there. Then assumption based question. Then okay, main idea of the passage, inference. So like that, you need to work out 60 plus questions separately. Okay.
Okay,
Then
sir.
again you can check.
Okay, sir.
Fine. So general doubts over means let us discuss about the doubts related to the today's topic. Wait a minute.
Sir,